Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on the big dog and David Benavidez, a undefeated former two-time WBC super middleweight world champion and one of the hottest young stars in the game. And then we have an all-time great in Canelo Alvarez, arguably the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. He's a four-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight world champion. And Canelo is still the face of boxing as we speak, But we all know the fight we want to see. We all want Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez now. We all seen David Benavidez go out there and destroy Caleb Plant. But we all know Canelo Alvarez got a fight coming up against John Ryder, in May. In Mexico, his first fight, in front of his fans in his hometown, and is deserving. But what I want, ladies and gentlemen, is I want Canelo and David Benavidez to FaceTime one another. I want them to get on FaceTime with one another and for the fans, for us the fans, and tell us that they gonna give us the biggest fight in boxing with Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez going down in September. You understand? This would be one hell of a fight. Canelo Alvarez, giving David Benavidez an opportunity, letting them know, okay, you earned it, but I'm not afraid of you. I'm not ducking you. You did what I asked of you, and as long as I handle my business come May against John Ryder, I give you an opportunity. You understand? I give you an opportunity. Now, we know David Benavidez accepted in a heartbeat. Kudos to him on the win over Caleb Plant. He went out there, did what he had to do. Didn't leave nothing to the judges, right? He went out there, he walked them down, took some, but he gave it the majority to Caleb Plant, and, came out with a decision win, which was worthy of a Canelo Alvarez fight, or a showdown, however we want to put it. You understand? David Benavidez has been trying to get a fight with Canelo for a while now. And, I've been wanting to say he can get it as long as he just continue doing what he's doing. And that's beating who they put in front of him. And now he finally beat a top shotter in Caleb Plant, who him and Canelo have a measuring stick with. We know Canelo knocked him out in 11, and Caleb Plant, took him 12. But nonetheless, Caleb Plant won a unanimous decision. Nobody can, question his win, and now he's deserving of the fight, man. He's deserving of the fight. Like I said, Canelo Alvarez got something coming up. He got plans. Canelo has plans. We know Canelo is the top shotter. Canelo calls shots. He does what he want to do, right? Canelo Alvarez does what Canelo Alvarez wants to do. Canelo earned that right, regardless if people like it or not. Canelo earned that right, bro. He got the best resume in boxing. He's been putting on for boxing. He's the face of boxing. So a lot of people get mad and get pissed off saying he's ducking. When you go out there and he's fighting the best of the best, and when he do beat the best, he always get criticized and, demonized. So at this time, right, he's deserving of a John Ryder fight in Mexico in front of his hometown. We know he's coming off a hand injury, things of that nature, but, it's time for Canelo and David Benavidez to get it on. And like I said, we don't know if Canelo wants Dimitri Bivol or if he'll take the David Benavidez fight. So it's going to come down to Canelo Alvarez and what he want to do. But if you ask me, yes, I would like the David Benavidez fight over the Dimitri Bivol fight. I think David is a hell of a fighter. I think David is a strong fighter. I think David is a more known fighter now than Dimitri Bivol. I think David would pack the house more than Dimitri Bivol, even though whoever Canelo fights is going to pack the house. But with somebody like a young, hungry lion like a David Benavidez, it's going to make the fight that much more interesting. People going to look at David being more dangerous because of, how he just took out Caleb Plant, things of that nature. But, you can't go wrong with Bill neither. But a lot of people want David. A lot of people want David. A lot of people feel like, Canelo is fighting nothing but European fighters, this, that, and the third. Even though he knocked out Caleb Plant, who's an American fighter, they're not going to give him credit for it. But, they want to see him fight the fights that they feel like that's going to be more exciting and that's going to be a fan-friendly and fire fight. And we're looking at somebody like a David Benavidez who come forward, who throws a lot of punches, who want to bang it out with you, who give you the chance to, land big shots on him. That's what people want to see, because people want to see knockouts. You understand? People want to see knockouts, especially when you're looking at somebody like Canelo Alvarez, who we know got pop, who we know bring the pain, and you're looking at somebody like a David Benavidez, undefeated, young, hungry, stallion, lion, who want to get in there and bang it out with you, who want to hurt you, right? And they looking at them forces combined together and clashing, and we know that it'd be a fire fight. We know that it'd be a fire fight. We know the press conference will be on fire because they go talk some shit. You feel me? They go talk some shit. We know David Benavidez's father says a lot of things about Canelo Alvarez. You know, Canelo is not too fun and shit talker, so when you talk bad about him, he bring it back to you. You feel me? He bring it back to you. Oh, no, don't talk shit like, you know how Canelo get. I don't give a fuck, man. You're in your fucking mouth. You have to stand up. I don't give a fuck, man. Don't talk shit to me. I break your fucking chin. You know, Canelo don't play them games, you know. And, you know, David gonna have to shoot back for his pops, but at the end of the day, it's Canelo and David in the ring, not Canelo and his pops. But this is a fight that we all need, man. And I feel like a new way of promoting things, is fighters, you know, FaceTiming one another, getting on there, giving us a little trash talk before the press conference and things of that nature, and making it happen. Just to reassure the fans that, listen, we for y'all, man. We for y'all. We want to give y'all the biggest and the best fights. And, you know, right now we're agreeing on FaceTime that we will get it on September or early 2024 if Canelo chooses to fight Dimitri Bivol, right? Just to let y'all know that we are thinking about making this fight happen, and y'all don't have to think about, or are we trying to make the fight happen, you feel me? So it just come down to the point of, you know, keeping the buzz for the fight. You know what I mean? Keeping the buzz for the fight, because a lot of people feel like Canelo Alvarez is ducking. Like I said, and I don't like to use the word duck when it comes to Canelo. You feel me? Y'all be using the word duck like Canelo's afraid of people. Canelo ain't afraid of nobody, man. Canelo ain't afraid of nobody, man. Like, nobody brings nothing to the table that he never saw before. Like, let's keep it real. Nobody brings nothing to the table that Canelo Alvarez haven't seen before or he haven't felt before, bro. You know? He took L's. He fought fighters that come forward. He fought fighters that hit hard. He fought fighters that box. He fought fighters that smart. He fought fighters that just like to brawl. You know what I'm saying? Canelo been professional since he was 15 years of age. Man been doing it for 17 years as a pro. You know what I'm saying? 17 years as a pro. What have he haven't seen, bro? He got every accolade in the book. So it's like, when y'all be saying certain things, it's just mind-boggling, man. It's just mind-boggling. With Canelo Alvarez, it come down to the business of it. He did everything else he's done. Everything else he's done. Now the business just have to be perfect for him, bro. That's all Canelo's looking at now, the business. How does the business add up? Does it make sense? If it make dollars, it makes sense. And Canelo take the best deals. Or he feel like he take what's best for him. You know what I'm saying? And y'all boys sit up here and try to criticize left and right, up and down, all around. And y'all not the one taking the punches or throwing the punches at the end of the day. But I look at this fight as it has to happen. You feel me? I look at this fight as it has to happen. And when Canelo sees that a fight has to happen, that everybody is buzzing for it, he'll make it happen. He'll put it on. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I just want them to go out there and do something to be very deserving of the fight. Become a credible foe. You feel me? Put in some hard work. Straight like that. That ain't asking too much, bro. That ain't asking too much. Everybody want Canelo to do all the heavy lifting. They ain't gonna fight all the top competition. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Same thing with Earl Spence. You know, y'all want these boys to do all the heavy lifting. They ain't gonna fight all the tough competition. Right? And if they don't fight all the tough competition back to back to back to back to back to back to back, then the first thing y'all want to scream is duck and afraid. He's ducking them. He's afraid of them. But David get all the respect for beating Caleb Plant, right? This is his toughest fight. Go out there and beat his toughest opponent to this day. And kudos, he deserved it, right? When I did his thing. But Canelo knocks out Caleb Plant and he get disrespected. How'd that work? How'd that work? You see what I'm saying? That's the biasness of the game. That's the catch-22. That's the disrespect I'm talking about. Canelo go out there, put the hard work in, knock Caleb Plant out, undefeated world champion, and Caleb's a nobody. He ain't shit. Oh, man, Canelo's supposed to do that. David go out there, beat his ass, a 12-round decision. He ain't a champion, you know, and, man, David's a monster. Man, David is everything, man. Canelo don't want that smoke. You see what he did to Caleb Plant? Like, what? What? But, you know, that's how the game go, man. When you're great, they expect you to be, you know, fucking Godzilla. You understand? When you're great like Canelo, they expect you to be fucking Godzilla. You know? And Canelo welcome it. He understand it at the end of the day. But all I say is, man, be fair. Be fair. When Canelo go out here and beat these top shotters, give him his just due, man. Give him his just due and don't hate on him. That's all I ask. No, that's just all I ask. Now, yes, I want Canelo versus David Benavidez. That's the fight we all want. That's the fight we all need for boxing. But let's let Canelo get past John Ryder. Let him get his ass out the way. Let Canelo have his homecoming in Mexico. Let the Mexican fans come out, praise Canelo, bring all the stars out, things of that nature. And after that, let's see where Canelo Alvarez go. Could be Bivol at the end of September and David in 2024, or it could be David in September. We just have to wait and see. But get on FaceTime. Let us know that y'all talking about making the fight happen. That'll get everybody, pennies out of the bunch, and that will give us something great to look forward to. Straight like that. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHunter52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.